second to pull up my notes. Alright, here we go. There's a mod view? Poggers. Cool. Alright. Alright, so. What do I need to do? One can buy things at the shop no matter their reputation. Every night an odd performance is held in the theater. So I did the drinking to my father. It is nighttime. So I think if I... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use... Fake... Town is calling to me near the theater. Okay. Let's do that then. Yeah, welcome. Nothing I can take. God, it's so fucking dark. Need to start trading those to people. I think the step women like them. Pretty sure that's who I give those to. Hey man, you wanna trade? I don't have anything he wants. At least no one's gonna try and fucking attack me this time. Straight, and then up, and then... Okay. God, look at the... fucking thing. It's terrifying. I don't like the music. The music is not fun. There's Big Vlad's place. Hello, ma'am. Spindle. Soul and a half. I have so much water. Okay, looks like there's a... Why are we running? Everyone's losing their minds. Hell, they start looking for ghosts and boogeymen soon. Shogmaroks don't exist. It's just the damn twire blooming, making our heads swim. Do you know who started the rumor? You could never figure that out now. You know, I swear I recognize your face. Who are you? I'm Artemy, Isidore Brock's son. I have returned. Can I have... should we just charm for 6? Thank you, ma'am. Hello, sir. Metal scrap and a candle stub. Metal scrap for 4. Grindstone for 3. How much for that? Thanks. Morphine for 5. I don't have anything he wants. Let's drink some... Sorry if I'm checking the map so much, I just don't know the layout yet. Goose, I'd like to trade with you for my conscience sake, but no one will trade with thieves or murderers. Water is about trust. I'm neither thief nor murderer, pal. You'd do well to remember that. Barter is a sacred tradition. You understand that it's not about objects at all, don't you? Not about objects. Would you like to trade your coat for a match, then? Might have accepted that offer. But I won't trade with a man who has a burdened conscience. Why poison my own fate? There is no don't worry, you won't. You're weird. Your fate won't improve my life, only my trust. Get it? When I get lucky, so good things come my way. Fair enough, I guess I didn't think about it. Trade with me. Ooh, he has coffee! But only wants matches. We're getting to where the town's calling. Where exactly does it want me to be? I don't think I understand. Is it you? Spring. Odd. here? Huh. Oh, it's a cache, okay. And I'll leave. And... Two fluffy tails for a teapot. Needed soon. The tails are good as new. TL ever new. Huh? It's better to put it back after, so I will. So I remember the way the caches work is, you want to leave something, or else you're like violating the terms of the caches. Let's see what else. Where is the town calling me next? I just took Mortuire Iron. Nowhere yet? Alright. I guess I'll go to the theater. I guess I'll go into the theater. I should say. The new pantomime.
Please welcome the actor, Artemi Burak. Let us examine him. The will is present. Emotions? Sure, there are emotions. Intellect? Well, no one expected a miracle. Not from this specimen. He's no true human, but a larva. Just like all the larvae we've seen here lately. Pardon me, I shouldn't have been so rude. You are, after all, the star of the show.
How should I act then?
Here's some advice. Actually, the only advice that matters. Try not to die. Ever. Do you understand? Like, never ever. At all. Or it'll turn bad. Not just for you, but for all of us.
And why is that?
It would wound the world. Irreversibly. And the world, it's not in the best shape as it is. So I'd kindly ask you to do your very best. Work hard. Take care of yourself.
Where are the other two? The bachelor and the girl?
They're waiting for you to exit the scene. They want to learn about their fates as well.
You know the future? What's mine then?
Oh, I can't help but pity you. Look, there will be a happy ending. You'll even believe that you've won. No guilty conscience either. So relax, man of fate. Next.
What do you mean?
Next!
Oh. I talk to him? I can?
I had several paths and liked none. One had me as a beast man, another as a hunchback, the third as the indentured servant of some outside force.
Our theater has seen better days. The repertoire is getting stale. Same play over and over again. It's beginning to get on my nerves. What play is it? It's about death. Hot on its trail, so to speak. I've already tried to stage the study once, but it didn't work out. The acting was bad. No one understood what they were playing. How can you be a Cain or Broch or Sister Katarina if you don't walk their paths? No one grasped their character. This time it will be different. They used to act out old step rites here when I was a kid. We have a ton of step theater costumes in the storeroom, especially those wicked birds, Mu Shaboon, the ones that symbolize death. Do step people like the play with death? Mu Shaboon is not a mask of death, it's actually more about life. Curious, but I'm not interested in costumes. I'm interested in showing the authentic relationship of man and death. Stage props are unneeded for that. What one needs is a method. What method? I want full authenticity. I will move the play outside, into the streets. Actors play out real events while being in the middle of them. The audience doesn't know they're in a play. The actors, that they're being watched. Such is my method. Intricate. The actor must understand how to work death. I'm not making this one for the audience, but for the actors themselves. Their inner world is the stage. Their worldview. Hence the unusual methods. Unusual and rough. It's the theater of cruelty. Just how rough are we talking here? Look, I do what the subject demands of me. I'll set your tasks gradually and uncover the method step by step, else you'll sabotage the process. You're here for an audition after all, aren't you? Sure. Can I talk to myself? No, he's just, Huh. I don't see any of the orderlies. Odd. Last time I was here, it was covered in them. There's a way to get backstage, right? I want to go backstage. I do it from behind here. One in. Damn. Looks like I can't go into any of these doors. That sucks. The dead item shop is open. Should have held on to that one. Oh, I do want to climb that thing. I'm gonna climb the thing. anything. Ah, my fellow traveler. I suspect this is not the last time we chat. I recognize you, so you're a merchant. I dabble in buying and selling, but I have no use for coins, though I often find I have two to rub together. I collect things that are old, broken, discarded, dead items, memories, husks and husks of memories. Traces, as I call them. So you're a rag and bone man. It's good work. When a rag and bone man does the rounds, no door stays shut. Who keeps useless junk? Everyone's happy to see me. Everyone trusts me. It makes for a peaceful harvest. Good luck with that. I will trade with you, sir. Ooh. Yeah, I can't afford that. Unfortunate. Let's start saving all my dead items. Hey, what's going on? Okay, we're gonna stop this. We're gonna stop whatever this is. What you looking at? Get lost. We got him first. Who's he? Don't you see? Barach, the turncoat. Isidore's son himself. You've lost your mind. He has nothing to do with this. Oh, yes, he does. The whole town's saying he did it. Done what? It's... The bastard put his own dad 6 feet under. So what you looking at? Get lost or you're next. I'm Artemy Barach, not this man, and I didn't kill my father. Oh! Get out of here. Damn. I'm unwelcome here now. I accidentally hit her. We're gonna head to Old Gemski's. Vlad did say that if anyone tried to fucking kill me, they'd be... happily... I don't know what he's gonna do to him, but I am going to let him know that I did get attacked! After he said I would be fine. And I'm dying, so... I don't have any food. This is not good. I'm gonna have to store stuff while Gimski's. Let's see what he has to say. Stop running around, my boy. No need for you to leave. I
sound
won't chain you up,
steward
but believe me, out there, you'll just make a
doesn't
mess.
fear mice. He doesn't fear anyone.
Where's my father? I need to see his body. Well, he might have been put in the ground already. Your people never linger with the rites of death. They bury the deceased immediately, like a seed, yes? And if you take too long, a seed won't sprout. Where do they bury my people these days? In the new cemetery? There's no such thing as your people anymore. Yours, ours, we're all just people. What's past is past, so we're all buried together. Your rites are still different, though. Your kind must be buried in the morning, yes? Yes. Listen, are you planning to avenge your father? I need to find the murderer first. That's not your job. What the hell do you mean? Kane is eager to condemn someone. Sabarov to execute. I, however, I'll make sure we find the right person. Yes, the right one. Thank you for the hospitality, Bose, but I'll be on my way. I am going to sleep on your couch, though. If those there... all my dead items in there. Alright, I'm going to make this look better. What's that, the noise? I don't like that. Day 2 in which the Haruspex roots are unearthed. Okay. Oh shit, alright. I need to eat. Oh, when I use one, I get one of those. Alright. I need to trade for food. And then, okay. A son's fate is to avenge his father's death, but first I need to see the body. Father's funeral starts at dawn, and I doubt it'll take all day. If you hear the earth grumble, find the source stand still. She will sow her roots with the patient. Feed the roots with blood, she rewards the generous with herbs. It's been foretold I will spill a river of blood soon. Guess someone will find their death under my knife after all. Alright. Okay. Tragedy Inn. What's up? Where you go, friend? What plan is next to follow? Where should I go? What should I start with? What say the townsfolk? The townsfolk. They're so alike, aren't they? A backdrop, faceless. They surely know nothing important, right? A hive, a swarm, a flock, no use for names. Whatever one knows, they shall all know in turn. Why should I care? The crowd is but a many-headed beast. Like it or not, you are but one such head. They know you better than you know yourself. Have you heard them, Brock? Communications, see how it means finding a common ground. I can feel it, kind of slimy to the touch. They all know something of your tale, Brock. And from each one, a different strand of it. Some will know where you're to go, others will say why you must go, and some will warn of danger, terrible danger, that you may avoid it. So I'm the only one who knows nothing. This is because you are alone, Brock. Confused, alone, losing the plot, Brock. Does not the map of your own mind suffice? Then talk, communicate. Hear me now. Teen season tots, the town's own young. Indeed, they know who waits for you today. If you still doubt, then speak to one, any child. I guess I should go looking for a child. My wife was killed yesterday. How can I look our children in the eyes now? I've lost the right to become their father. I'm sorry. I could have been assertive, think faster when it went down. I could have acted quickly, efficiently, instead of saying in my head, if only. You know what? You know, this is true for me, too. I need to be bolder. Ooh, okay, Pemmican! I got pemmican! Yeah! And then hazelnuts. I'll keep those for the kids. Revolver ammo, immunity boosters. My reputation's better. So boring. How much longer do we have to wander the streets? Stop wandering, then. Capella said we can't go to the Nutshell until the evening, so we wait. Kids really listen to Capella, don't you? Oops! Hush! You shouldn't know about this. Just forget it. Already forgotten. Apple. 3, 3, 3. Egg. Fuck. I really want that. Can I trade any of them for my leash? I don't really want it. Oh, wonderful. No, there's no way I would have it. Any way to get that. Alright. Gotta head to where my father was buried, but I can't actually like cut into him because I think he'll get in trouble. Can't autopsy, not allowed. That's my own father. Child. Some of us wait for you at the square, the bridge square that is, in the stone yard. You know how to get there? Why there? I don't go there often. You should. It's pretty. Anyway, they thought you went to see the judge. Kane, I mean. Georgie. They can wait a little bit longer. No, they can't. Go there. They're doing it for you. You shouldn't keep them waiting. We're not your servants. I didn't say anything like that. Okay. I'll head there after I check on my father. And his corpse. Follow the tracks, I should be able to actually these tracks. Yeah, these tracks. Here, let me make a note that kids are waiting at the square. It's really handy that the tracks go all the way out there. Because I get lost very easy, as you see it. Welcome to the machine. Can I actually go in there? that's locked. Weird. So is that like a pulley system to get the meat onto the train? Huh. I'm always welcome here.
Must you tread the earth with your feet?
A sad pup there was laying, and a kitten dismaying, just a couple of pitiless creatures. Don't remember the rest. Do you? Yeah, you're singing it wrong. It's a couple of pitiful creatures, not pitiless. I'm singing it right. Who are you, kid? I'm the caretaker, now anyway. Why are you giving me that look? My father was. He died 3 years ago. Aren't you a little too young for this job? I'm young, yes, but no one else can speak with the dead, can they? I'm Artemis Brock, kid. Came here to give my father a proper burial. It's so cruel that people can't rest in peace even after death. What sins are we punished for? Why does the soil push out old Brock? What? They tried to bury him twice already, but the earth won't take him. It pushes the body upwards. That means he's got something left undone in the world. Owes a debt. He was a man of obligation. What debt? I don't know. It's just he carried too heavy a burden. He failed to do something important because his life was cut short. Your people say that if the ground doesn't take him, they'll burn him, as the old rite demands. But it's horrible. Alright, stay here. No need to follow me. Everyone's watching. Oh no! Oh, that's not supposed to happen. Chest has been punctured, massive wound. Couldn't have been a knife, some massive cone-shaped object. A horn or a claw, maybe. I've seen the vital part. Should investigate further. Could be seen as blasphemous. Emshen, brave man. Strong is his spirit. How fares your kind, Emshen? Vitae Quran, for he has come to pay last respects to his father. We have to. Be'arla, thank you. Why is my father still unburied? Vitae Quran, Ubshe is at the threshold. The loss is great. A need to speak, to say the words correct. Observe the right. I've come to pay last respects to my father. Why do I see this sight? Kurokara Barak Eseger carried a great burden, owed a great debt. Who is to take his duty upon himself? Before the eyes of the kin and the earth, this is what I have to say. I, his son, accept his duty as my own. The sky is my witness. A bow for you, Emshen. First blood yours. Bekara, Emshen is a man, a brave man. Here stands Saba Uspite. You have accepted his duty. Now, come into the inheritance. Saba will show you the way. Beartai, Keen. Thank you. Here, have this item. This is for you. What's this? A sign of trust. As we share things with each other, so do we share our feelings. Warmth, kindness. We see now that you're a good person. The town trusts you. Do you want to become its part? Well, yes, I guess. Do you like the item I've given you? Will you find any use for it? I don't really know what you need. I chose randomly. I don't know you very well yet. You want an exchange? Doesn't matter. All that matters is there was an exchange. You give me something of yours and receive something of mine. All items are charged with bits of your warmth and life. Give me whatever you want. To others, give what they want. They won't ask a lot, so share generously and give more than is asked. The town will remember that. It's just a token after all. Tradition. I know this tradition. We'll get to know us better. We'll get to know you better. Our town is like a family. You've returned. Now, please help us remember, accept, and maybe even love you. I'm saying it on behalf of everyone. Thank you. Have an immunity booster. With this, I give you some of my hope. We have no doctor now. Who will help us? Who will treat our injuries, or deliver children? You're a surgeon, you can do all that, so have some of our hope. And hope often leads to love. I share with you some of my grief, because it's all that I have for now. I'm sorry, Basagan. Hello.
What's wrong with my eyes?
You are a brave man, Shen, a true son to your father. I rejoice as I watch you, the Katange, the kin, shed tears of pride and delight as they watch you. Thank you, Kite. Kite means sister elder. Is that what you mean to call me? Bayarla, thank you. You still remember something of your people's ways? Yes. We shall bear your burden together, Shen. Your father helped me, I helped him. I shall help you, too. In you, I see him. I always act first and think later. Akin. Got the scars to prove it. Your father was a wise man, but he wasted not his time on doubting. He acted instead of brooding. That's why his works were great and many. He who lives cautiously, pacing circles in his own head, spares himself, but wastes those he loves and those who love him. Very well, consider me comforted. Follow me, Shen. You are now to come into your legacy, okay? Alright, sure. Oh, okay.
Twire, grass, black soil, scents everywhere. The best people have. The best people are scents.
One second. Okay. I am sorry about Isidore, but we have not had the time to grieve. Here's what matters. You are now to take your father's legacy. Take it, mind. Not come into it. Pardon me, what? Here, I'm giving you his Udar, his warm vessel. He gave it to me on the eve of his last holiday. Must have presaged the evil that would befall him. You're right, he must have. That's why he summoned me to the town. I'm giving you his Udkar. It's yours now, as are the things inside. Now, the money, it's a light purse, isn't it? Your father didn't care much for money. Okay, you said I would take my legacy, but not come into it. What do you mean by that? To take someone's obligations, word is not enough. To come into a legacy, taking the things is not enough. Your father's bequeathal is more than merely material. What else, then? His fate, his place in the kin, in our hearts and in our follies. I see. There is now emptiness where he once was. Who is to fill it? Who will heal the sick? Tell the truth from lies? Who will... Kara. Who will plumb the depths? Only a Menkyu can cut a body. Only a Menkyu can pierce the unknown. Who will draw the lines? I don't care about any of that. I only want to find my father's killer. You are wrong. Look at the items I'm giving you. Open the Udkar and touch those items. Okay, I just got a lot. I have accepted father's duty, whatever it was, but what does it entail? Father's body was interred as per the right. They say Earth wouldn't accept him. Father literally, he was murdered, that's all I needed to know. Murdered. Saba, also called Aspity, preserves father's inheritance for me. The stepwomen gave me bizarre items. What do they mean? I have yet to seriously barter with any men, teenagers, or kids. Barter is not only a way to obtain useful items, but a way to get closer to people. Simple townsfolk know more than it seems. If I'm unsure what to do, I should talk to them. Okay. Oh, I need to touch the items. Sticky Capella, Murky, Notkin, Khan, Grace, Taya Taichik, unfamiliar step sigil. Herbs are the words of Earth. She grants them to us by splitting herself open, and so, an herb given to the human body can tell us what ails it. Slavery is plain but resilient. Herbs are the words of Earth. Each blade of twire is unique. Herbalists tell them apart by their voices. Each blade of twire is unique. Herbalists tell them apart by their voices. Okay.
Kharish. Bekhareb. Badojo Bainam.
Do any of these items seem familiar? What are they? Slavery, various kinds of twire, herbs. Why would he leave me herbs? He used to make herbal medicine, tinctures to cure any malady. He was a Menku, a knower of connections. He saw which things sing in unison when joined. That's what the lines are, even if you say you need not this knowledge, Emshen. And what about this list of names? Closer, let my tired eyes see it. The names of local children. Khan is what they call the cane boy. Capella is the daughter of the master. May he choke on his name. And I know not why Isidore listed them. Perhaps my father looked after them. He did pay much attention to these children, spent most of his final days with them. They followed him like calves that trailed after a cow or oxen pulled by a yoke. Okay, how about the sigil here? This is a brand for marking bulls, but brands of the kin often have specific meanings. Bekara, this one is Udur. Tough to parse, it means something like a big body or a special body, a body that contains a lot, but I'm not sure, it may be just a sigil. Bearla Sava, I have now come into my legacy. In this place you may come into your legacy through action, not mere words. By showing you understand the contents of the vessel, follow your father's trails, learn who he wants, find yourself a fate like a good wife, Emshen, your wife. Sounds good, but guess I'll do that then. I'm gonna save before something bad happens, probably. This is ominous. In danger, okay. The list, bones, nerves, blood. Weird room. What deed will show that I'm truly my father's son? There's a familiar name on father's list. There's a list of patients maybe in father's vessel thing. Okay. Have you been to the governor? About the patrols, I mean. The pay is good, but too good, actually. Suspicious. What's going on with that? What patrol? All strong men who aren't cowards should report to the town hall at once. They might even announce emergency situation. I wonder why. Or rolled at the factory, maybe? It's not working here, the silence. So the governor's at the town hall, got it. Also, trade with me, trade with me, trade with me. Bandage! Tourniquet! I've carried this thing for several days. It wasn't easy, of course. With this I share with you my fear, my sorrow, and my anger. It was tough, but it's become a little easier. Just a little. Thank you for easing my burden. I just have some of my warmth. Warmth is life. Cool. I have yet to seriously barter with any teenagers. Sabarov. Alright. So let us go. Do the list. Do I need to talk with Asp anymore? It seemed like I was done with her. But now I'm not sure because it's still on the map. Hello.
Trudge on, human. Let go of foresight. You'll sight no wheel ahead.
Follow his trails, Shen. Then you will know what kind of man he was, and what kind of man you are to become. Let me start with you. What can you tell me about him? Your father was a Menku. He was respected for it. A Menku? You knew the lines. What lines? The lines represent the paths between things, the links that connect them, the laws that govern our lives. Between evil sky and kind earth is a line. The veins of our lifeblood are lines. A line carries the inevitable retribution for evil deeds. Family ties, the way children reflect their parents, is our lines, too. Father used to say that lines referred to anatomy. That as well. He knew a body is composed because he knew the lines. He knew how a kidney links to an herb, so he could brew a curative tea from it. He knew how one herb linked to another. He knew how to draw a knife to cut a body, but bring no harm. I see. Now hear me well, Shen, for my next words are crucial. This first couple of days will be hardest for you. You will find yourself surrounded by lines innumerable. Some you must tear apart, others follow, others still cut yourself. Only thus will you reach the end. I have taken your words to heart, Kite. Douse your eyes. What are you planning to do? Where will you start? I'll look closer at the kids. Why did he gather them? Who is his eighth? Suspicious. Hence be saying that you will only come to your legacy if you follow his trail. Do what he used to. All you Baraks are alike. Men of action. I have told you all I know, Shen. Be on your way now. Farewell, Saba, and thank you, Bayarla. May your kind fatten. Alright, so I think that removes her from my map. Yeah. I'm gonna go to Grace. She's at the graveyard. Why are there children here?
Nobody ever did give me a pony after all.
Oh, that sucks. Why did you come here? I don't need you. Nobody here needs you. We're not friends with her anymore anyway. What are you doing here? Being scared? What are you doing? What are you scared of? She's killing herself, Grace is. She doesn't care. Killing herself. She talks to the dead for real, touches them with her head, but it kills the living. I'm telling her that's not how it's done, but she won't listen. And how is it done? Like there's a different way. There's another way I can show you. Come on, just walk with smaller steps. Wait a second, I want to check on Grace first. This is where the bodies were. I don't like that.
It's all happened before, hasn't it?
Why did you come? You aren't allowed to be here now. Alright, sorry, I'm leaving. Damn.
I've been forgotten. And now I'm moldering here.
What the fuck?
The good
So?
person.
You showed
Despite
me
all
how
the
to talk to the
stuff.
dead.
A good person.
Yes, I know a different way. Let's go then. Just go slow, I've got short legs and I can't run. I'll carry you on my back, hop on. Oh, that's nice. Alright. Show me how to talk to the dead, child.
What do you have there? 2 more hands?
Here? Here, I guess. Here. It's beautiful here. Shh! Listen to Swevery grow. Swevery. Me is Swevery, and Twire, a blade of each kind. It's pretty. It is, but I'm not sure what you want me to do. Now you go pick grass. Which plants? Just told you. Swevery and 3 kinds of Twire. Pretty blades. Don't you know which grass is magic? Alright. Don't I have that? But might as well. So that's what the buzzing is. Odd.
How many crusts do you have? I've got 2.
Yes, these are the right blades. Magic enough. So what do we do now? Go ahead then, talk to him. How? I thought you wanted to teach me. What am I supposed to teach? You just need to want it really hard. Close your eyes tight too, it'll happen. It's all just daydreaming. I did not lie, I did not. I don't need you, nuh-uh, at all. Who cares if you need me? What is there about you to love? I don't want to, nuh-uh. I'm not imposing myself on you. Damn. It's like an asshole. What's this? It's important that I have herbs. Back to the graveyard I go. How many herbs do I have? I'm getting a little bit hungry. Do I have... I'm gonna sort this really fast, because oof. there. I want to keep my herbs down here. Hello again.
A good host is grateful to their guests, not the other way around.
Why did you come? You aren't allowed to be here now. Is it true you can talk to the dead? No, I didn't. Grace, that's what they call you, right? Look at me. Alright, fine, it's true. The dead need to be spoken with, otherwise they're in too much pain. Do they answer? Sometimes, when they do, I feel pain too. Can you let me talk to my father? It hurts me. Clara said I only have enough strength for 3 or 4 more conversations. After that I may die. 3 or 4? Okay, we'll have to strategize about how best to use your ability then. I need rest. Can you come back later, please? I don't feel so well right now. Of course. Let me talk to my father and I'll leave after. Yet it had to be done. A cruel deed, but necessary. An inoculation. Father, can you hear me? No need for repentance nor confessions. I should have done it 5 years ago during the first outbreak. I wasn't brave enough. It was spreading like wildfire. Father, who murdered you? No need for fear either. Death is not the worst fate for a man, nor a town for that matter. To earn their right to live, one must first pass the trial of death. I have only recently realized that, but it's true. Tell that to the kin. I'm sorry I was late. I tried, but I didn't try hard enough. I'm sorry. It will be difficult and terrible. My heart aches for those who will fail the trial. Some will die, many will, and yet we couldn't keep living the old way. How do we differ from animals? That's nature, only the strong survive. What are you talking about? Yes, it sounds cruel, the words of tyrants who start wars and reform countries. But we're talking about nature. We can't just lock the door when it knocks. We must face it, proving our right to live on this earth. I won't lay you down, especially since there will be no rest. Not ever. The rest is sadness.
I'm drenched through to the bone.
What have you got in your pockets? Tools, forget it. Here's what I want to know. What business did you have with my father, old Brock? Well, we actually went to his place often. He used to teach us things. Why do you ask? So you used to go to his place together, all of you? Everyone on the list here? Sometimes we'd go together, sometimes in 2s or 3s, sometimes alone. A lot of things happen. Why are you asking? It's not like we bothered him. He invited us. So you were his friends. Did he have enemies? No, I don't think he would. Kid, you're clearly hiding something, but it's very important for me to know. Do you understand? You know what? Ask Capella. She's the oldest of us all, and the best explainer. She's a good person, too. Capella is that fat Vlad's daughter, but she's not like him at all. She even lives in a separate wing of the house. Good. She's like a big sister to us all. She put together a union. Alright, I'll ask her. Thank you, Grace. Very cool. See you later. Alright. Town. Stock. Capella. Sobrov. Oh, cool, I can trade with kids here. I want this. Great. With this item, I give you some of my luck, I guess. People say I have that in spades. Don't know if I believe it. Now, what shall you give me? Patience. Morphine. Apple. What you giving me with this thing? Oh, a couple of nice dreams. Right, I'll give you, what would you like? Some rest. I'll accept me back as their own. Okay. I'm going to eat that. And resort this, I guess. Oh, I want to open my package. I dropped it. Yeah, it got dropped. Got an egg, I think, and some chalk. Okay. I'll take that. I have one. Alright, so let's go to stock then. There's so many little jumpy mice. I went too far. I hate it here, actually. This is... second... oh, that's where the Stomaton hub is, okay. Cool. Okay.
Medals
Lara!
mark murderers, the way a brand marks livestock.
So here we are again. I managed to calm down Stock. He was wrong about you, or he was not entirely right, at least. What got into him? You should let him speak for himself. I want to talk to you first. He can wait. Were you already offered your father's inheritance, Cub? Refuse it, I beg you. Do not follow his path. You're too late. I've already accepted what I must do. All in all, this is a quiet town. Not perfect, but there's a place for everyone. We're all connected through bonds of love, of friendship, of patience. Life flows through those bonds, the town's veins, and to cut them would cause harm. Your father, don't be mad. He dreamed of remaking it all. I'm sure he had his reasons. He was a healer, sure. He knew life as no one else could. The kin revered him. But even that did us more harm than good in the end. What do you mean? 5 years ago, there was an outbreak in the crude sprawl. It spread like wildfire. Dozens and dozens dead. People sent for Isidore. When he arrived, he ordered the whole quarter to be quarantined. No one could leave, not even the healthy people trapped inside. It was the right decision. The townsfolk obeyed his orders without question. They barricaded the whole neighborhood. In the end, there was almost no survivors. The town lived on. I suppose that is true, but Cub, do not take his inheritance. Isidore's inheritance is his power, his authority, his duties. If you become another Isidore, we will never rest, we will never know peace. Peace only lasts until the next war.
You look unhealthy.
Why did you come? Finally thought of some good excuses. You think I need to justify myself to you? Yesterday I was told you had killed your father. And you immediately believed it. That's not far from the truth, Barak. You knew all this time. I'm not a murderer. You just meant it as, what, some metaphor? I called you a friend. You betrayed him. You left when he needed you most. He cried out for your help, but you didn't care. He was in peril, and you were too busy elsewhere. He believed, truly believed, that your arrival would put an end to his troubles. And as always, he was right. Take a breath, calm down, and explain. What peril? What do you know? No, he wouldn't tell me. Suggested we wait for you to arrive. But you were in no hurry, were you? His first letter was sent in May. I only got a single letter 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. Laura said I'm stupid, that I've lost my marbles, but I haven't. Your father always taught us to take stock of the situation, Barak. Overall, you're unneeded here. Don't bother with your father's inheritance. He has better heirs. Laura's right. You are stupid. Shut up. Your father's inheritance is his work, Barak. That's his legacy. You are completely unworthy of it. His work is not yours. His knowledge is not yours. You abandoned both. He sent me away, jackass. He wanted me to study elsewhere. Go elsewhere, then. Learn whatever it is you'll learn there. Here you have no place, and if the kin tells you to let go of his burden, listen. Perhaps even that scum can be right sometimes. Get out of your depth here. You're hysterical, man. You're barely making sense. This man hates me. Ruben is an idiot. Guess I'll go talk to Capella. Maybe I should break into your things. Show you. Okay. Let's go talk to Capella. But I also gotta go to the square. There's a boat right here, so if I talk to Capella and then go there, I should be fine. Oh, those did nothing. I will eat this egg. Hello, cat. My cat's here. Hi. After I talk to Capella, I'll probably save and then head out. I'm not feeling too great.
The children no longer remember me.
You are Artemy Brach. Greetings. Greetings to you too. Are you Ogimski's daughter? Yes, my name is Victoria, but my friends call me Capella. Well, are we friends? Yes. Really? How'd you figure it out so fast? I can see. I haven't mastered the art, but I do see things sometimes. It's a gift I inherited from my dear mother. You haven't mastered the art of sight? I mean, it's hard to explain. Sometimes I know what a person will say before they say it, or I imagine a situation and the next day it unfolds exactly how it was in my head. Sometimes I even know past events I wasn't present for. Like what father put papers into which drawer father put papers into years ago. A powerful gift, if you're telling the truth. Not that powerful, not with me, not like my mother. She could see at will, though even with her it could be fickle. I only see rarely, and I don't control it at all. I'd like such a gift myself. Mother said it was past, so I'll either see by my own will or lose it entirely. Better to lose it, then. Your undue sarcasm has been noted. It's not so rare a gift in this town. There were once several women who could see. Mother, Nina Kaina, Katerina Sabarova, perhaps. Outsiders arrive with such skepticism, but they are always soon astonished. That's weird. Like, I guess the wives or women get an A added to their name. Nina Kaina, Katerina Sabarova, instead of Sabarov and Kane. Weird. Astonish me, then. You likely aren't afraid of blood, right? Of course not, I'm a surgeon. Do you know what I see under your feet? The hard soil acts as though spring melt, each step forming an imprint filled with red. You leave pools of clotted blood in your wake, Artemy Burak. I thought this must be about the murders, but you are no murderer. What does it all mean? You're asking me? I have no idea. I'll loot your things. Want items. Alright, I'm saving. And then thank you for tuning in. This was super fun. I always love streaming. I will probably pick this up either today or tomorrow or the day after.